Let's open that. There used to be a Bradley's there. Bradley's. You know, like a Caldors. I don't even know if there's a Caldors around anymore. I don't even know if there's any Bradley's. We just left Connecticut. A lot of places leave Connecticut after a while because it's so damn expensive. It's hard for them to compete because of it. Okay. There used to be a school there on the corner. They tore that down so they can widen the highway. Right. We don't need education. We need more roads. Yeah. So just bust them and spend more money. Instead of coming over this side where there was nothing in the way. We need this side for this side. Well, this side was good enough for both sides. Okay. I never noticed all those towers. Wow. A lot of sunsets. Used to be a hotel. Well, it's still a hotel here. It's not called Home, but it used to be called Hostways and Home too. Yeah. But Hostways had this big, tall. It looked like a teepee. The thing must have been 75, 80 feet tall. The base, 75 by 75 round. Went up to a point. Blue with a gold tip, and the hotel was smaller, 2-level, all the way around. Probably had 150 rooms or so. Hostways. And then next to that used to be a Merritt gas station. I don't know if that's anywhere anymore or not. Let's see. Down here in front of me, I'd like to stop, but I don't want to. Sorry, guy. This location here, that building, used to be a little breakfast nook called Best Eaten Donuts. That's all they had, coffee and donuts. But Dominic was the owner. You sit up there, you sit at the counter, or you sit at the booth. And he's the one who made all the donuts right there on the spot. You can see him rolling the dough and deep frying the donuts. Not like today. They come in on a truck and they just unpack them. I don't know if Dunkin' Donuts still does it or not, but Dunkin' Donuts at one time used to make, well, they used to fry the donuts in the back. They'd come in frozen, if I remember right. I don't remember if they came in frozen or if they had somebody doing the dough. I remember them frying them because I used to go back there. A friend of mine worked there, Tommy Levesque. And he used to work there. He was in charge of frying the donuts. You took 2 like drumsticks. You throw the donuts in, you take your 2 drumsticks, you wash them, and then you take the 2 sticks and you just keep flipping them to the other side. Then you stick the stick through the holes if they're a hole. If they're a fill, that's a different story. If they're a hole, roll them in a hole. You can take off 5, 6, 7 at a time on each thing. Throw them on the rack, and then from there they either get powdered or covered, icing, shots, whatever. And then if they were going to be filled, they didn't have the hole naturally, but the filler looked like a large commercial size ketchup pump. It had a nozzle sticking out, the little pump handle on the top, and you stick the donut on the nozzle, you hit the pump once, and there you go. Thing is, though, if you hit it too hard, you're gonna pull the donut up. Whoop. Jimmy, actually Kevin, I think I told you, I may have mentioned it. Kevin was the state trooper. Kept himself well maintained, went to the gym, had his shirts all custom tailored to fit it. His pants were always pleated. You know, he looked good in uniform. But anyway, he's the one that used to come in with his son. His son was like maybe 8 or 9 at the time. I ran into his son at the gun club. He comes up to me one day with his son and says, "Are you Buzz?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "I'm Kevin's son." "Kevin? No shit. Little Kevin?" He goes, "Yeah." "Oh shit." He says, "And this is Kevin. His son, little Kevin." Holy shit. Well, anyway, Kevin used to work at down at the Chick's. Chick's was a hot dog stand down at Savin Rock, and it was big and busy, rides and all that kind of stuff. It was like a little Disneyland. But the Rock closed, but Chick's stayed there. Kevin used to work at Chick's before he was a state trooper. When he was younger. And he said when they do their onion rings, they would first put them into a batter, you know, like a watered down egg batter. Then they would shake them up with flour, throw them in and shake them up, and shake them out. Flour, you know, away from them, other than what was coated. And then they would rebatter them, and then throw them in the breadcrumbs. And after that, they'd fry them. And now Chick, his onion rings were good. They weren't as good as Turk's. But, and when I went to Turk's, every time I went there was an auctioneer that worked there. Every time I go to Turk's, I say, "Give me an order of onion holes." Well, he would make it a point to do onion holes. Yeah, he'd pull them out because they cook them, you know, they deep fry them right there. So he would look in, pull out as many as the so-called onion holes that he could find, because I like the onion holes, and not the rings. And at that point, he'd fry them up for me. And Turk's was actually, it was my ex-father-in-law's cousin, as was Ernest Borgnine.